I'm going to ask at the end of this, what is everybody doing as these videos are on? Because that's interesting. So there you go. And it says, I choose to learn through love. Okay. And this talked about there a bit, Cancer, about your lesson. Okay. If somebody is putting these demands on you, then that is not love. Okay. So when you learn what love isn't, then you know what love is. Okay. So this is where you learn. Manipulation, control, demands, stuff like that is not love. Okay, it's not in any way. It doesn't matter how much you dress it up, how pretty a bow. Doesn't matter if you could have put a couple of heart emojis after it. It is not love. Okay, so this is what you need to see here, Cancer. You know what? Love does not come with demands. Okay, so that's Cancer's. So I work in a library, so I can pretty much streams. Oh, you work in a library. That is amazing. I love books. I love the smell of books. I love touching books. There's a great place up in a place in Northumberland where I used to live in England, called Alnwick, and it's called Barter Books. And it's one of the oldest secondhand bookshops in Europe. And God, I've spent so much time in there. The smell of coffee and books, and I love it. I'm a total weirdo in that sense. Somebody's like, oh, have you got a Kindle, Tanya? I said, you can't smell a Kindle. No, I haven't. I've got books. And this is one of my oldest books here. I've had this years and years and years, and I love it. It's always there next to me, and I've got a book in my bag, and I never get the time to read them now, but I really do love books. You know what I think with books, right? You know what? Sorry, this is going off before the Virgo one. But you know, like books, right? You've got all of these books, and it's 26 letters. And it's how somebody can arrange them 26 letters into something that can make your heart burst or your soul sob or whatever. You know, it can take you on a journey with just 26 little letters, and it's all just how somebody arranges them. And that blows my fucking mind every time I think about it. I love it. Yeah, books never run out of battery. Yeah, the smell of books. I love that. Who is she on? Has anybody ever seen the Russell Brand interview where he was getting interviewed in America by some news channel, and they're actually talking about him? He's sitting there and they're going, so what is he saying? You know, what do you think about him? And he's like, whoa, it's not very nice to speak about somebody in the third person when they're actually there, you know. Yeah, no, it's got to be books. Got to be books. I still, if I'm, you know, a lot of times I write, and I still do it in pen and paper as well, but then I can never understand my rewriting. Right, okay, so who's this? Virgo. Right, Virgo. Virgo. Right. I feel with Virgo, okay, I feel there is something to do with, this is going to bring up something to do with relationships, okay? I feel this could be a past relationship. It's almost like somebody has had regrets. Somebody has had time to think. Somebody, I don't know, this could be fire sign. This could be possibly Aries or a water sign. I feel in some way. There's a lot of signs coming in. I'm getting 4 corners here for Virgo. Okay, why is this saying 4 corners? So I feel that's earth, wind, fire, and air, isn't it? And I don't know why they're showing me the 4 corners. It's all coming into the middle. So there could be Virgos, this full moon, I feel, is going to be a bit of an emotional one for you. It's going to bring up some past debris. It's going to scrape the barrel in some way, okay? There could be somebody come back and want to kind of lay cards on the table or something like that. They want to tell the truth in a situation. They're wanting to set the record straight, so to speak. And I feel when I'm looking at this, it's a situation where there was a lot of pain was involved, okay? Could possibly be a three-way relationship as well, but it's almost like you have gone on to be graceful and strong, and this person has kind of, in a way, learned from you. It's like they may have watched you from afar and thought, you know what, I wouldn't have handled that in that situation. So it's almost like now that now their emotions are settling, and now they want to get something straight, if that makes sense. Oh, we're allowed swearing. I swear. I swear magic. You know, I swear all the time. People are allowed, as long as it's not directed at me. I don't care. But yeah, it's something where there's been a block. It's almost like there's still a chord connection here, okay? And it's almost to bring the balance in where there has been no balance. So this is going to be interesting. Oh, God, I could do a full reading on this itself, and I can't. I haven't got the time for that, Virgo. But it's almost like there's been wisdom gained on both sides. There is an element of grace here. There is an element of victory. There is an element of balance being brought in and sort of karma rectified. There could be a letter. There's healing coming through. That's what I want to say, because this is going deep, and I kind of do this, you know. I haven't got time to just go in with this, but it's almost like I feel with you stay where you're at. You're in this place of security. You're in this place of alignment. You know, keep your heart open, protected. Make sure that you have support around you as well to help you within this situation, you know, and don't make any rash decisions as well, okay? Because it's almost like I feel you have manifested this in some way, Virgos. And so be very careful where your thoughts have been and where your thoughts are going as well, okay? Because it might be you're thinking that you want something and you don't. So it might come back and you're like, oh, right, okay, I don't want that. Or you might, you know, there's going to be a choice here for you. But I feel the record is going to be put straight, kind of thing. Somebody could come to you with a very loving response, a very emotional response, okay? Because it's like the moon is going to bring that out in theirs, and it's like they want to clear the air, they want to clear the karma, they want to kind of clear any guilt they have as well. It's wanting a clearing around this, okay? So, so yeah, I hope that makes sense, Virgos. So yeah, you have a beautiful soul, Tanya. Thank you. I hope so. I've been saying this for a few weeks, have I? I don't know. When I sit down, I don't even know what they are. People that don't get reasons for closure in chapter any situation they're going to have to do that the divine hasn't planned for them. Right, okay. Oh, right. I'm getting such a pain in my jaw here. Yeah, it's like, yeah, somebody's had jaw lock. That's what it's like, jaw lock. Yeah, and that's coming. Wow. So look at that. It's the eye. What a beautiful card. And it says, I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. So that is pretty much what I'm seeing there. It's this time to clear up anything, seeing it from a loving perspective, rather than a fear one, okay? Because, and I feel this is why it's from the past. So it's something where you faced your fear of letting that go. So now there's no fear around you anymore, okay? Does that make sense? So, right, okay, so there's Virgos, and then who have we got now? Libra, and this is the last one, yeah? I was punched in the jaw at work on a dementia vote. Oof. Did I skip Leo? Did I? All right, okay, I'll do Leo now, then I'll do Leo. Right, okay, Leo. So sorry about that. It's like I say, when I'm doing them in a different order, I get mixed up. Miss Leo. I'm doing Leo now. I'm doing Leo now. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Merlin. Right, okay, so Leo. Right, okay, Leo. A lot of swords here with this. I feel there's a lot of thoughts are going to come up, okay? It's like I say, this is things hidden. This is things hidden, things you hide from other people, things you hide from yourself, things that are being hidden from you. It's almost like they're all going to go over. What you need, Leo, is you need to take this time over this full moon where you actually take some solitude by yourself, okay, and think about where you want to go in the next 6 months. Okay, 6-7 months, because it's almost like, you know, it's almost like that carrot that's dangling for you is starting to, there's a distraction. It's kind of like the course you were on, you're kind of being blown off course, or the course that you're on is not the course that you really should be on, if that makes sense. And they're saying that there could be some tears over this period, okay, for you. So it could be quite an emotional time, but it's almost like there is something that you really, really need to let go of that you could do over this time, or that could let go of you, that this situation. But it's almost like this is taking you one step towards security and to, you know, a secure future, but by holding on to something when it's past its sell-by date is not gonna help you, you know. So it's almost like you're wanting this happiness, you're wanting this abundance, you're wanting all of this, but you're not allowing yourself to get that because yeah, I'm not having a heart attack. No, don't have a heart attack, Tanya. I'm a nurse in your pain. Yeah, no, it came from spirit. It was when I was reading. It's gone now. As soon as I acknowledge it, then it goes. That's why I've got to give out exactly what I get, because otherwise it stays there with me, you know. So yeah, so it's almost like I feel some Leos, this could be talking to somebody, talking to a counselor, talking to a trusted friend, something like that, you know, because there's stuff that I feel you are keeping hidden that is not serving you, okay? So this is about, you know, the truth, bringing balance in with this, communicating, okay? The communication will get rid of the confusion as well, and this will allow this new beginning. It will allow you to heal in some way. It's almost like I see a scab being picked off. Every time it's almost healed, you're picking it off again for some reason. And I feel that this is to do with a fear. It's almost like a fear of, you know, what could happen. I feel there could be somebody quite self-centered and quite selfish around you as well, quite childish and childlike in a way, emotionally childish and quite demanding. And I feel, you know, this needs to be, you know, you don't need to play into this game at all. You know, your happiness does not lie where this is, but it's almost like you're holding yourself back from your happiness by actually not making this decision or being indecisive. So this full moon is going to bring everything into the mix, because then this is where there are going to be changes, okay, but they're going to be positive changes as well. So I like that one, Leo, even though it's a little bit of a confusion. Okay. Yeah, and karma's always served. Yeah, I love how people, everybody thinks karma's a bad thing. It's like, it's not, it depends on what you've done. You get served what you deserve within karma. And it's only a bitch if you are one. That's what I say. It's a Leo, Leo, Leo. Right, okay, so that's interesting because that's almost like a hummingbird. Now, I spoke about a hummingbird the other day in a reading where it's like the hummingbird was tap, tap, tapping. And it's like your intuition, like, come on, come on, come on, listen, listen, listen. And what this says is the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. And this is it, so it's almost like, focus your energy on not keeping things back, on going internal and seeing exactly what is there and allowing this to come out and, being fearless in doing this, because that will lead you to freedom and happiness. Okay. So, right, who do we have now? I occasionally do emergency readings if I have time, Lucy. Yeah, if you would have to contact via email, which the link to my website is below. I'm going to do Libra now. This is where I'm at. Libra now. Last one, Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Full moon in Scorpio. What is going on for Libra? Right, I got a song playing there, okay, and it's a Beatles song, and what is it? It's where they use the brass band, and it's like what is it? All you need is love, right? Okay, that was it. I just heard the beginning, and I didn't know. I didn't know what it was. Right. Okay. So that is coming through for Libra as being important, and I don't think there's many words in that one, is there? Because what I feel within this with Libra is this full moon, okay, is starting the spark of something new. There's pain, okay, that has been felt and tears that have been shed, okay. There has been clouded thoughts. There has